Hey everybody, I'm Gago. I go by Mohammed and Kirill in game, and I'm currently ranked Eternus 5, around 745 on the leaderboards. But let me ask you this. Are you complaining about movement online?
Movement. Okay, I said stamina nerf. Let's elaborate on that a little bit. Wall jumps allow too much mobility, like...
If someone is near some walls and climbable spots...
It takes so fucking long to kill them, and there's nothing you can do about it. They're just gonna jump around, climb up the wall, jump down dash, and bounce it off the walls, it's just so fucking stupid.
Do you make posts about having Yoshi remove movement from the game? Well, if so, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you a movement workout routine you can do just for 5 to 10 minutes each day before you hop on Deadlock and Rage Queue. I think every player should be able to do what I'm about to show you regardless of rank, so let's head to the gym. First thing you're going to do when you head into Explore NYC, you're going to press F7, type bind and no clip, and this is going to put the no clip command on your N key. You're going to do one set of 3 capsule jumps on this billboard. Let's talk about a couple tips if you're struggling. Face directly perpendicular to the billboard, hold W and jump to mantle. Once you see your hero's mantle animation, let go of your keys. Once you see him start falling off the billboard, press jump. If you can do this 3 times in a row successfully, you can move on to the next exercise. You're going to walk across where the billboard is to the stone railing, and you're going to do one set of 3 capsule jumps on this stone railing. Here are a couple tips if you're having trouble with this. Because this ledge is too short to mantle, you're going to do what's called a melee buffer. To perform a melee buffer, tap your melee key, then hold jump in a fast manner like this. All the while holding W. Other than that, everything is the same as the billboard. Once you see your hero's mantle animation, let go of your keys. Once you see him start falling, press jump. If you can do this 3 times successfully, you can move on to the next exercise. This exercise can be done either on the way to base or coming from base. And the point of this exercise is to get to your doubles.
Headed to Broadway.
This exercise is pretty easy, but if you don't know how it's done, it can be pretty hard. Normally when exiting off a zip, you press your crouch key. But if you crouch then jump in a fast manner like this, your hero will keep their height and momentum. If you can do this without mantling on this ledge, and can do this 3 times in a row, you may move on to the next exercise. The point of this exercise is to super glide off this ledge, edge boost off this wall, and get to this vent. To super glide, simply mantle while holding your crouch key and press jump. If you press jump a second time after super gliding at this edge, you'll perform an edge boost. If you can do this 3 times in a row, you can move on to the next exercise. The point of this exercise is to rotate from blue to green using this vent, or blue to yellow using the other vent. This exercise is easily the hardest of the 5, so I'll give a short explanation. Either before or immediately after taking the vent, move your cursor to around where the buff is. Since we want our hero to edge boost off the alignment of this edge, we want to strafe towards it as we take the vent. In order to strafe, we will hold our D key and gradually move our cursor from left to right. As you land on the bridge, you want to hold your crouch key to slide towards this edge, and once you fall off the bridge, press jump to edge boost. If you choose to jump or dash after the edge boost, it is entirely up to you. It's important to note that you don't want to approach this edge at too wide of an angle or too narrow of an angle. If you can do this 3 times in a row successfully, congratulations, you finished your workout. But not before some cardio. For cardio, it is entirely up to you if you want to use the zipline, slide, or use any stamina before edge boosting, but the point of cardio is to walk around the map and edge boost to where you want to go. A good idea to follow when doing cardio is to have a goal in mind. For example, if I want to go from here to my guardian, I'll use either this edge or this edge to get there. Try to maintain this idea throughout this process. The general rule for strafing is to let go of W while in motion and either hold the A strafe key or the D strafe key and gradually move your mouse towards that direction. If you'd like to chain your movements, that's also a really good idea. Try and do your cardio for around 5 to 10 minutes, and you should be good. If you'd like to incorporate some of the other stuff I taught you elsewhere on the map while practicing, that's also encouraged. If you'd like to learn more about movement or be exposed to more ideas, I'll link a few videos and channels in the description. Skill expression in Deadlock can be broken down into the 3 M's: macro, mechanics, and movement. Even top Deadlock players choose not to focus on movement, but when practiced, I think the skill ceiling for this game can be pushed even higher. There's a reason why I specifically chose these 5 exercises. They're challenging enough to want to do, but not too challenging to discourage you from even trying. If you can consistently do these in an actual match, this will open the door for you to do even the hardest movement related stuff in Deadlock. That's it for this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Again, I'll leave some links in the description. And remember, get your ass in the gym and start working out, alright?
Yes, sir!